In the heart of Utah's desert, where the sun paints the sandstone in gold and crimson, nature has spent millions of years crafting a masterpiece, Arches National Park. The park sits in eastern Utah, just outside the town of Moab. It's part of the Colorado Plateau, an area known for its stunning red rock landscapes and dramatic desert scenery. The entry fee is $30 per vehicle, so go ahead, load up your car. But it's good for 7 days, so you can go in and out again and again and again. Just driving through these spectacular mountains to your first trail is incredible. It makes you think it can't get any better, but it does. The best times to visit are April through May and September through October. Avoid the summer because it gets up to 100 degrees. We were there in early June and the temperature was perfect. Arches is home to over 2,000 natural sandstone arches, more than anywhere else in the entire world. These arches were formed over millions of years through erosion as wind, rain, and ice slowly shaped the soft rock into breathtaking curves and formations. Some of the most iconic sites include the Delicate Arch, the Landscape Arch, the Double Arch, the Balanced Rock, the Window Section, and the Fiery Furnace. Time for lunch, so we stopped at the Devil's Garden Trailhead. We found ourselves a lovely place to have a lunch. They have lots of little picnic benches here and cabanas, and I just think it's fantastic. We are at the Devil's Garden, close to the campground, and also close to the Landscape Arch, which you may have heard of before. It's the longest arch, I believe, in the world, and that's where we're headed next.
A lot of these parks, including Canyonlands and this park, don't have any food. There's no restaurants, there's no place to order a hamburger or hot dog or whatever. So picnicking is a big part of this whole thing. So we always bring lots of food with us, and we always ask the people at the gate, where's the best picnic place? And they always seem to know, of course.
Bring a picnic and enjoy the surroundings. This is an amazing place to have your lunch. We're taking it nice and slow today. I've kind of overdone it a little bit the last few days. There's just so much to see in this area. It's spectacular out here. We've always loved Utah, and now we love Colorado as well. And it's only been 4 days since I got a pacemaker put in, so nice and slow today is the way to go. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm feeling really good, and I just want to thank everybody again for all their prayers. Devil's Garden Loop is 7.9 miles round trip, but we didn't go quite that far. You can tell right away that this is going to be something really special. I don't know why they call this the Devil's Garden. It actually feels heavenly to me. You don't want to see this. It's wild. The first place we saw was Tunnel Arch, which looks like a rounded window carved deep into a sandstone wall.
Most of these arches, Wendy is not tall enough to see them.
Oh,
so
very
I
funny.
put her up on my shoulders and she's able to have a quick look.
Yeah.
But it's, for little people, it's a tough place to be.
Pine Tree Arch. It looks pretty impressive as you're walking up to it. But the closer you get, the more enormous you realize that it really is. It's a large, graceful arch that frames the desert landscape perfectly. You can walk right underneath it. It's named for the pine trees growing near its base, which add a lovely green contrast to the red rock. And would you believe this is 300 million years old? Incredible.
Places like this just fill your soul up. Big vistas, sweeping panoramas, stuff you don't see anywhere else. Why look at a screen your whole life?
We started hearing some thunder in the distance. I wonder if there's going to be rain. Depending on the weather. I don't know if we're going to get to see everything. You see it already? Cool! But you know what? We are in love with Utah. It is such a beautiful state. And I'm sure we'll be back. So if we don't see everything today, we'll be back. We'll see it eventually. Oh my. And here it is, Landscape Arch. About 300 feet, 90 meters long. That's longer than a football field. And it's the longest natural arch in North America and the 5th longest in the world. The arch is an incredible thin ribbon of rock. Parts of it are only 11 feet thick at the center. In the 1990s, several large rock slabs fell from the underside, prompting the closure of the trail that used to pass directly beneath it. You can still view it safely from a short distance, but how I wish we could have gone underneath. Arches National Park gets about 1.45 to 1.8 million visitors a year. It makes me really grateful that it wasn't very crowded while we were there. If you like our videos, please give us a like, share our videos, and subscribe to our channel. That would really make my day.
Well, folks, sometimes you just have to hike yourself happy. And that was one of the talk about a payoff at the end, and the scenery on the way over and back, too. And watching all the people from all these different countries going back and forth. The whole world comes to our national parks. It's one of our greatest treasures that we have as a nation, and we need to protect these things for the generations to come.
Our next stop was the Fiery Furnace Trail, and it's one of the park's most exciting and challenging hikes. It's not a single trail, but a maze-like network of narrow sandstone canyons, fins, and arches that feels like a natural labyrinth. And unlike the other trails, this is a permit-required trail. A park ranger leads a small group through the maze and explains the geology and the history. You have to make reservations, and you do it through recreation.gov. Or you can do a self-guided exploration, but you'll still need a permit. Looking way out into the distance, you see almost no presence of humans. And that's because 95% of this park is left completely wild. And only 5% is accessible to visitors like us. I'm glad they're keeping it that way, but who knows what all else is out there. delicate arch. It's the crown jewel of the park and one of the most recognizable natural landmarks in the world. What I can't figure out is why they called this one delicate, but not the landscape arch, which looks a lot more delicate to me.
Well, that was Arches National Park, and my goodness, what a great place to come. Even if you're not a big outdoorsy person, maybe you don't do backpacking, you don't do strenuous hikes, you don't climb mountains, this is a great place to come to. There's just so much to see. It's not that big. You can see most of it in a day. Hit the high spots. I would recommend going out to Landscape Arch first. Go all the way to the end of the park, have a picnic, go see Landscape Arch, and work your way back and see the things you really want to see. Because if you start from the beginning, looking at things on the way out, you might be tired by the time you get to Landscape Arch, and you may not want to even see it. So start with that when you still have energy. It's about, a couple hours to really enjoy it and see it, and then work your way back to the visitor center at the end. Keep doing it so you can keep doing it. We'll see you again on our next adventure on the Tin Can Twosome. We always
We're trying so hard to do a heart. Thanks so much for coming with us. We really appreciate your support, and we love you all.